We certainly honor the Spirit of the Lord that's residing in this house. We certainly honor Pastor Alethea Jones in her absence and Brother Larry Jones, and to all of the saints at large. We are so glad to see you all. We stopped by last Sunday when we were in Baltimore, but we got the times of the service wrong. But we had to get back to Detroit, and I won't be here long either because I've got to go preach at Bishop Sanders Church again for this afternoon. But I just want to encourage you to keep doing the will of God, to keep doing what God has called you out to do. And it's a good work, and you're about a good work. And don't allow anything that calls you to come down off of this mountain. I wish I had this. You know, the enemy will come over and over and over again to get you off track. And some of the stuff is just self-explanatory. One of the last things that the enemy tried to do to get the people of God off the wall was to call them and cause them to come to a valley called Oh No. When people try to stop you from doing the ministry that God has called you to do, your answer should be Oh No.
Amen.
And he was so smart that he sent the man of God an open letter so that everybody could see that he was inviting him to come, because Sam Ballard and all of them were trying to get them not to rebuild the walls. Baltimore, this is my hometown, even though I live in Detroit, and I'm from the east side of Baltimore. And I can tell you, I remember when Leon's Pig Pen was right there on the corner. So don't y'all mess with me. Don't y'all make it look like I'm just from Detroit. I'm from the 2600 block of East Middle Street. So I'm from this neighborhood. But this neighborhood, this area need you. It don't matter how many other churches that are around the corner. God sent you here to be a difference than everybody else. And so when they say do something different, you tell them, no. Oh, okay, we got to practice. If they tell you to do something different, they tell you, oh no. If they tell you it's not worth your time, you tell them, oh no. If they tell you that you're not making a difference, you tell them, oh no. So I want you to have that in your spirit. Amen. That the answer is, oh no. Glory. And if they tell y'all that y'all not going to grow, you tell them, oh no. Because eyes have not seen, and ears have not heard, and neither has it entered into the hearts of men. He don't say the thing, he makes it plural. I was part of the Baltimore City Public Schools. He makes it plural. I'm a Lake Clifton graduate. He makes it plural. The things that he has in store for you. And I come to tell Pastor Lisa and everybody else that some of this stuff is coming out of the layaway this year. All you gotta do is keep praising him and making praise payments on your layaway that God has in store for you. And it's coming out. I'm trying to hear myself. I gotta go and preach again. But it's coming out this year. It's coming out this year. And so watch God. Watch him do some phenomenal things on your behalf. Pastor Simone wished she could be here, but she had to maintain the church in Detroit this week. But just know that we love you, and I gotta just leave this a little bit with you that I leave everywhere I go, especially at home. And you gotta repeat this after me, and you gotta declare this over yourself, and you've gotta declare this over yourself every moment, every day, and you gotta let the enemy know that something good is going to happen today.
It's going to happen today.
And it's going to happen to me.
And it's going to happen to me.
And I deserve it.
And I deserve it.
Y'all don't act like y'all believe it's something good. It's going to happen today. And it's going to happen to me. And I deserve it. Pastor Lisa, do you hear me? Something good is going to happen today. And it's going to happen to me. And I deserve it. Now, you believe that. Put your hands together and give God something good is going to happen. And you say, well, Bishop, what if something bad happened? Well, what happens when something bad happens is still something good, because now God teaches you how to handle the bad stuff differently than the way you used to handle it.
Yeah.
Okay, now y'all acting like I ain't never been out there before. Y'all know how we used to handle bad stuff? Let folks have it. Now God gives you some shut mouth grace. God helps you to pray and to be good to those that despitefully use you. Oh, that's helping me in here. So I've got a good learning of how to handle something differently. He teaches me how to maneuver through this dangerous place. Because I might have a bad thing going on, but I'm in a good place. So I'm in here. So I gotta quit, but I just want y'all to know today, those that may not know Jesus Christ as your personal Savior, He wants to save you. He came so He could save you. He came so that He could deliver you. He came so that He could be closer than any brother. He came so that He could be closer than any sister. He came to be your mother and your father. The Bible says when your mother and your father have forsaken you, then the Lord will take you up. Sometimes our mother and fathers forsake us by the way of death, and I'm a witness to that. And God will take you up. He'll give you another mother, even in the earthly realm. Y'all ain't gonna help me here. He'll give you another father, even in the earthly realm. But even if you can't find none of them, you can call on the name of the Lord, and the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run therein and is safe. So we're here today, and we just need to meet this great Jesus, this great Lord, this one that died for us. And listen, I know what Prince said. Prince and Apollonia, they wrote a song, or sung the song. I don't know if they wrote it, but they sung the song, I Wouldn't Die For You. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember Purple Rain? And don't y'all make me go all the way there. Y'all remember Purple Rain, some of y'all. And y'all remember that song that was one of the headline songs? And it was, I Wouldn't Die For You. But Jesus said, wait a minute, before the foundations of the world, I had a conversation with my daddy, and I decided to be the lamb that was going to be slain for your sins. While we were yet sinners, Christ died for us and gave Himself a ransom for us. He bought us out of the bondage of sin. And we all have sin. And if you mess with me, we all still mess up here and there. We all don't cross every T, nor loop every E, or dot every I. We make a mistake. But He says, though a righteous man falleth 7 times and get back up again, He'll receive you. So even walking this way with Jesus, we make mistakes, but we can come boldly to the throne of grace and find grace to help and mercy in a time of need. I hope that there's somebody here that may not know Jesus will come and give your life to Jesus today, because Jesus is still the best person and the best thing that can ever happen to you. He's still the very best thing. I don't know who Gladys Knight was singing about, but I can tell you that Jesus is the very best thing that ever happened to me. And so if you're here today and you want to meet this great Jesus, we give you that opportunity. The ministers can come. If you want to meet this great Jesus, we give you opportunity to know this great Jesus. This great Jesus.